Hi and hello everybody, it's Fern. Welcome back to another planty video. I hope that you have all been well. Long time no see. Sorry about my absence. Hopefully back to regular posting now. Over the past couple of weeks, all I've wanted to do is just sit in bed. It's been a really hard spring so far. As many of you know from Instagram and my vlog channel, we sadly lost Cadence around 10 days ago now. So we've been coping with feeling like there's a gaping hole in our home. So many of you have left kind comments and sent kind messages, and I appreciate that so much. So thank you for giving me support. I feel like you guys always give me support through hard times, and allow me space when I need it, even though, you know, I can be very inconsistent when things are going on behind the scenes. But yeah, unfortunately, it hasn't been feeling very spring vibes to me, just with everything going on. I feel like I've just really been struggling this spring, struggling to keep up with plant care, struggling to get my garden set up, struggling to keep up with videos, struggling to keep up with household things. It has just been, yeah, it hasn't been the best spring, I will say that, but I'm hoping that the vibes are gonna turn around really soon here. Whenever I share that I'm going through something hard or I'm struggling, I always get comments and messages from you guys saying that you've gone through the same thing, whether it be in the past or whether you're going through it now. And I always find that so valuable as a reminder that we are all, you know, sharing this human experience, and we all experience hardships, we all experience different emotions and have different struggles. It also makes me sad that other people have gone through these things. Does that make any sense? I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but my heart just goes out to anyone who has experienced loss, has experienced grief, and I know that that's probably everyone because that's just part of life, sadly. But yeah, just sending love to all of you, and especially the people who have shared that you're in the process of losing a pet right now or have lost one in the past. Yeah, I appreciate your support and your understanding so much, and I want to send that right back to you, and also just say how much it means to me whenever I hear from you guys that my videos are a comfort to you in any way. That is just like, I feel like that's the most rewarding part of being a content creator, just being able to bring comfort, a distraction, happiness, inspiration, just anything like that to somebody's life. That's so special, and I couldn't ask for anything more than to just be able to do that with these videos. I literally have talking points in front of me, and all of that was literally not on them. I guess that's just what was on my heart. So yeah. Anyways, we are hopping back into planty content today. It feels really weird to film. This is the first time I've filmed in 2 weeks now, which is crazy. It's very rare that I go this long between filming videos. Like, I feel like that happens maybe like once or twice a year. But yeah, I'm back, and I figured I would come back with a plant update walkthrough because I have not done that in like 3 months now. I don't know, y'all. It has been just it has been rough over here. I feel like the plants are actually not doing too bad. Like, I did, before things kind of got unwell, I did do a lot of cleaning, rearranging, you know, treating the plants, stuff like that. So I feel like things are like generally well kept right now. Yeah, I feel like things are not bad right now. It's mostly just like I've been maintaining the plants and even getting back into my routine of getting up early and spending some time caring for them, which has been really nice. But I've been maintaining them. I just don't feel like I'm getting ahead which means, okay, sirens are going right by. Wonder where they're going. Oh, I have to go snoop now. Okay, I couldn't see where they stopped, but hopefully all is well. Anyways, I feel like I'm not getting ahead, which means I'm gonna fall behind soon. So I am probably gonna be filming a plant tours video soon because yeah, there's just things that I want to be doing. And in general, I'm really happy with the collection right now. I've downsized. I mean, we'll do the whole walkthrough, so y'all will see what's going on. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've just taken you through the collection, so I'm really excited to do that today. Okay, hi, I'm back in a different outfit because I was once again betrayed by my air conditioning. This heat pump is my nemesis when it comes to filming. I thought I was far enough away, but I was not, because after the clip that you saw where the audio was fine, I got up, turned the air conditioning on because I was hot, and thought that I would be safe over here, but I was not, because I went to edit that footage and yeah, the audio was not usable, was not fixable, so here we are once again. Before we get into showing you all of the updates with the plants, I want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Helix. It feels very fitting that this video is sponsored by Helix Sleep because I have been spending so much time in bed, and it has honestly been so comforting having such a cozy mattress to go and relax on and to, you know, help me get the rest and rejuvenation that I so need. If you haven't heard of Helix before, they make premium mattresses that are customized to fit you, and they ship straight to your door, which is amazing. They actually offer 20 different mattresses to choose from in their lineup, and they also just added several different mattress toppers, which I'm going to talk to you about today because I think that they are just such a fantastic option to be able to upgrade your current bed to being more comfortable if you're not ready to completely replace your whole mattress. I tried out the premium mattress topper, and this actually came in really handy because we just had family staying with us, and as y'all know, we have a very small home. It is tight quarters here, but even though the accommodations are perhaps not ideal, I feel like this mattress topper made up for that because it just made the mattress that we had down in the basement so comfortable. I was honestly so impressed and kind of shocked at the quality of the mattress topper. It's like a mini little mattress. Like it's so comfortable. It feels very heavy duty. So yeah, if you are looking for a mattress topper, highly recommend checking those ones out. The premium mattress topper, the one that I picked, I chose because it said that it offers a lot of support around the hips and the shoulders and is really good for improving like an older kind of mattress. You can also choose whether you want a soft one or a firm one, which I think is really nice. So yeah, really impressed with that. Not that that surprises me at all. As many of you know, I'm a huge Helix fan. I will always go to Helix whenever we need a new mattress down the line, whenever I am making a recommendation to anyone. I just think that they are top notch. Helix really wants to match you up to the mattress that is going to be the best for, you know, your sleeping habits, whether you run hot and cold, what position you like to sleep in, your body, whether you have any aches and pains, stuff like that. They want to tailor it to you. So they actually offer a sleep quiz on their website, which I've done. That is how I got paired up with our Midnight Luxe mattress, which I love so much. Also, getting a Helix mattress is so easy and fuss-free. You order it, it comes straight to your door, rolled up in a box, and it's super easy to just set up, pop that bad boy on your bed, and you're ready to go. Feeling rested and energized is super important to me so that I can tackle everything that I want to throughout the day and be feeling good. And sleep is becoming increasingly important to me as I get older. Not that I'm old, but you know what I mean. Like, I just realize how important it is now. So I'm so thankful for my Helix mattress, and this is why I continue to partner with them, because I truly love their product so much. I've just had the best experience. It's the best mattress I've ever had. My partner agrees with that. And yeah, I highly recommend if you're in the market for either a new mattress or to check out their mattress toppers. Helix is actually running their spring sale right now, so you can get 20% off site-wide. So it is the perfect time to check them out. I will have them linked down below in the description box. Make sure you click that link to shop the sale. Thank you so much to Helix for sponsoring today's video. Okay, my footsies are falling asleep here, but yeah, I think that is all of the housekeeping things that we have. It feels so weird filming this intro in like over 2 days, and also this video might get even more. Well, I think I'll be able to film everything today, but I feel like I have so many updates to give you and I want to make sure I get them all. Oh my gosh, not the neighbors doing construction right now. Okay, this is so weird. I have not done a walkthrough in such a long time. We will start at the Visto. I feel like this is just where I usually start, but I guess I'll give you a little overview of what it's looking like in here. It's been so sunny lately, which is amazing, and hot, and we'll talk about that because it's always an adjustment once the temperature starts increasing to keep up with watering and, you know, change my kind of plant care habits. But yeah, sunny, beautiful weather. This window is a lot more sparsely populated with the plants than when you last saw it. Both of the windows, actually. I've been just downsizing things, chopping and propping things, rearranging things, and we'll obviously go into more detail in each area. But yeah, overall, it's looking pretty good. I love the living room. I feel like this is my favorite space right now. Putting this Florida Ghost up here, that was one of the best plant styling decisions I've ever done, honestly. I feel like it just transforms this area. So yeah, I am absolutely loving how it looks out here. There's Olive. She's recovering from dental surgery earlier this week, so she's just been lounging in the sun. Yeah. The deck is kind of crazy right now. I got a chair, which I was so excited about. I was like, this chair is gonna heal my mental health. I just was envisioning myself sitting out there and reading as the weather has been getting so much nicer. And we went to put it together and one of the legs is super bent to the point where we couldn't get it together. So now I'm waiting for a replacement part. That'll come next week. So I was so sad, but now I get to be excited to sit on my chair again. So it's kind of chaotic out there because of that. And I also have all of my, not all of them, but some of my garden seedlings that are kind of hardening off and acclimating to being outside. A lot of them I can actually put into the raised beds already. This isn't a garden update video, but just to, I guess, give a brief little glimpse of the outdoor garden right here. I will be planting up. I've planted peas and I just put all my strawberries in my green stock right there. I have a reel on my Instagram of that. That's the new bed right there. There's gonna be another new bed going in this area. So yeah, just been gradually tackling the outdoor stuff. I'm actually thinking of doing a whole kind of like garden chores, like outdoor plant chores video just for fun. I'm not going to be posting a lot, like I'm not going to be regularly posting garden content on this channel, but I thought for spring it might be fun to do some stuff outside. So let me know if you'd be interested. Anyways, let's head back over here and go through the plants in some more detail. So the Visto shelf, I've still been loving it. And it's doing a lot better in terms of pests. Like I'm not really having any major pest issues. There's still the odd mealy, but in general, I feel like the plants are doing pretty well pest-wise, but I'm just trying to stay vigilant because it is spider mite season, it is thrip season, and we need to keep the mealy population under control. So yeah, I treated earlier this week the single shelf and then the double short shelf in the middle here with the Safer's End All. I still need to do this side of the shelf, and when I spray them I like wipe down the shelves and everything, so if this half isn't as clean and tidy, that's why. I just haven't gotten to it yet this week, but I guess we'll start over here. So my jewel orchid has been living, laughing, loving up here. I can't believe that it's still in bloom. It's been flowering since December, which is so crazy. Yeah, it's doing really, really well. We also have my orchid still in flower. This is a Paphipetalum of some variety, and it's just now starting to brown its flower, so I think it's starting to let it go. But yeah, I'm really excited and honestly surprised at how long this flower has been lasting. I don't know what the exact species of this is. Would it be species? Yeah, because the genus would be Paphipetalum, right? I don't know what species this one is, but I've just been kind of rolling with it, and yeah, it's had this flower since I got it, which was several weeks ago now. We also have my little ping planter from Understory Labyrinth right here. Oh my gosh, is it getting moldy? Oh, it looks like my potting mix is getting a little bit moldy. So, I mean, I should probably be running some fans in here now that it's getting hotter as well. So maybe I'll have to do that. But pings look like they're doing well in there. I brought this cactus up from being overwintered. Wasn't really properly overwintered. It was just kind of chilling in the basement all winter. And I brought it back up, watered it. So yeah, this one's back in action. It's going to be going outside probably next month. Maybe it could even go this month, honestly. We'll see. Yeah, lots of Hoya that are still just doing well. I don't think I have any crazy bloom updates. I do have this super long peduncle on the Hoya Lima here. I need to add an orchid clip because this one is just growing like crazy. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, they're attached. I'm just gonna leave it there for now. My Hoya Paradisia has put out a couple of new leaves. This one always has a couple of mealies on it. Like, I honestly am cleaning it all the time. I don't know why they're so obsessed with it, but yeah, they seem to love this one, but I love it so much. It's just, oh, it's one of my favorite Hoyas right now. Honestly, it's so pretty. I love the growth pattern. And then down here, I moved my Hoya Mathilde because, I don't know, I've just been really loving having more kind of like full lush plants on this shelf, which is why I moved the jewel orchid here. So yeah, I think that looks stunning there, and it's also getting more light there, so I'm sure that it will be happy. We have my pingdom here. One of the pings actually croaked, if you can see right there. And that was, oh gosh, it was a hybrid with like really skinny leaves, and I really liked it, so I do want to replace it. But I think that at one point this just dried out too much, and the rest survived, but that one did not. So RIP. But yeah, we have some ping flowers here. Always love the pingdom. And then we have my second Understory Labyrinth planter, ping planter, self-watering planter here. That one is not moldy, so that's good. This one I planted up on Instagram for a giveaway. And yeah, I just love it so much. I think it's so cute, and I just love how both of these look on this shelf. Like, they really just add the whimsy kind of vibes that I'm going for here. My Maranta silver band has been growing like crazy, but I'm just looking at it and it looks kind of yellow. Like, why are some of the leaves looking kind of yellow? That's so weird. It's not the light, because I've always grown this under these Barinas. Like, what the heck is this? That honestly looks thrippy, but I don't think I have thrips, so mildly concerning, but I will have to keep an eye on this one. It's weird. Maybe it's a fertilizer thing. Ooh, there's a nice leaf right here. Look how pretty the coloring is. I love this plant so much. I wish all the leaves looked like that. Weird. I mean, it's doing well overall. I don't know what that coloring is about, though. Honestly, it's probably a fertilizing thing. I feel like that happens to me sometimes with the general hydroponics if I go a little too hard with it, you know? Yeah, other Hoyas that are just chilling. My Sulawesiana here has not done anything in a long time, so I'm just waiting for new growth patiently. Same with the Clemenciorum. I need to give this a trellis. It has these two vines that are just kind of growing upwards, but no new leaves yet, so I should probably clip that onto a trellis and then maybe it will do something. My Hoya Muna, which was just in bloom recently. Such a cute yellow flower. I loved this one so much, so yeah. Ooh, speaking of flowers, there's a fresh peduncle on the Hoya Mathilde here. I've never had Hoya Mathilde bloom before, which is crazy. Like, look at the size of her. It's because I haven't given it a lot of light historically, so we'll see if she finally blooms for me under the Barina lights here. She's kind of off to the side though, so she's still not getting a ton of light, but it is more light than she was getting before. Like, there's so much new growth coming out on her right now. Down here, I don't know what it is. This is like the cursed shelf. None of these plants are doing very well at all. Maybe it's a flat mite issue. I don't know. Whenever plants are just yellowing, honestly, maybe that's what's going on with the Maranta too. But whenever plants are just like either yellowing or just not doing very well or not growing, I always think flat mites, because that can be symptoms of flat mites and you can't see them with the naked eye. So if I can't see any other pests, I'm always like, well, maybe it's flat mites. Begonia Thurstonii, I need to move her. I need to figure out what the heck is going on, because I don't know why she's just so yellow looking. Like when she's healthy, she has really dark glossy foliage, and right now she's just giving like bleached yellowish foliage, which is so strange. It's done this to me in the past. It can be a bit of a finicky begonia, like super fast grower and super robust plant, but I've had multiple times where I've kind of had to troubleshoot the leaves looking kind of bleached. So I don't know. I've got to sort that out. I'll probably move it to a different location first and see, and obviously like spray it down for pests and everything. So we'll see. And then, oh my gosh, this one needs a shower too. It's dusty. This is my Anthurium Minahasa, which has been doing well. I cut off like all of the leaves except for this one because I just didn't love how they were looking, and I don't really care about having a lot of leaves. I would rather just have one nice leaf than like 5 crispy leaves. We also have my Philodendron Majestic, which was putting out a new leaf, but it's just died off, I guess. There's tons of roots in there though. I need to get this potted. There's 2 cuttings in here. Yeah, this one was not happy, I guess. Anthurium moodianum, also giving me grief right now. I don't know what it is with this plant. Like, it will do so well, and then it will just like take a nosedive, and I'm just like, okay, like, thanks for nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna spray it down, and hopefully, I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. I have treated this before, so I don't think it has pests. It just, for some reason, will stop growing, and it becomes a mystery for me to solve. And then we just have my Syngonium Chiapens variegated. This is just like the base, and I have cuttings that we'll see on the other side of the shelf. But yeah, I just thought that I would keep the base to see if I can get some nice variegation back on that plant. Okay, I need to try to just stick to the things that are actual updates and like have something going on with them rather than just talking about every single plant, because we will be here all day. So, who has had something going on with them? Manjula pothos is actually finally starting to give me decent leaves. This is another one that the Mealies just love to come back on. Like I said, I just sprayed it down earlier this week, so it's not too bad right now. But yeah, they love this plant for whatever reason, but it's doing well, honestly. I can't complain. I feel like this is the best I've ever grown Manjula pothos, so I can't wait to see the leaves continue to size up. I have a bunch of cuttings here that need to be potted, and my Hoya vanviengensis or vanviengensis doing really well. I just doubled up the trellis because it was growing so tall, and it's putting out so many leaves up here. Do you see them all? Like, it's crazy, and they come in this nice dark color. Like, look at that, it's so pretty. And also, I think that is a, oh, maybe it's just, no, I don't know. I thought it was a peduncle, but now I'm like, wait, is that just another vine? But no, I think it's a peduncle. Oh, it's not even focusing. I think that's a peduncle coming in on there. Whether it's going to do something, I don't know. But yeah, this one has just been really going through a growth spurt, which is super nice to see. It's turning into quite a big plant. I don't know why these ones kind of yellowed and they never really bounced back. Like, they never resumed their original vibrancy, which is okay. I'm glad that it just keeps growing for me. And then we have right here my Philodendron Silver Sword variegated, which has actually been doing really well recently. Well, it was doing really well, I should say. And then recently it has started yellowing. I think it's maybe because of the treatment that I did, the Safer spray, or maybe a fertilizing issue as well. I don't know, but it started losing some leaves, like just the lower ones, because there is a lot of variegation on this plant. So it's really prone to this kind of like edema, kind of browning situation, which I'm hoping is just a kind of one-off thing with this plant because I love it so much and I do not want to have a Monstera aurea situation. Like this one is fully variegated. I was like, no. But then this is the newest leaf and you can see that there's some variegation coming in. This is Polaroid variegation, so it does gradually develop over time. It's so pretty though. Like I wish that this was in a better state to show you. I really want this to grow. It, for some reason, I find Silver Sword to be one of the hardest climbing philodendrons to size up. Like if you get a juvenile Silver Sword, even the non-variegated version, it is just, oh my gosh, it takes forever and it's a bit of a headache. So I'm trying to be patient, but yeah, the browning has definitely bummed me out recently. Like I don't know what the heck is going on with that, but yeah, we will see how it continues to grow. And then right here we have my Hoya hypalasia, which I did recently extend the trellis as well because it's just growing really long vines. I don't think I have any new leaves to show. These two would have been the last leaves that came in a while ago. But yeah, we're getting lots of vines, so hopefully new leaves soon. And I don't think anything too crazy with the rest. Need to chop and extend that frosted heart soon. It's growing like crazy at the top of the pole there. And then down here, I actually really love this shelf after I did the whole shelf makeover. Like I love having the power outlet bar covered and having the butterfly in front, and then the Alocasia Alocasia dragon scale variegated is just so much more noticeable being here. Oh my gosh, someone honking outside. It's so much more noticeable down here on the lower shelf. It did put out a new leaf. Was it this one maybe? Yeah, it recently gave me a new leaf, but it was, yeah, I think it was that one actually. Right here, it was just a small one. It needs to be repotted this spring, summer for sure. It's just such a beautiful plant though. Like look at it, that's insane. I love it. Looks like my, what is this called again? Stapelia is preparing to bloom again. This is the Grandiflora. Doesn't want to focus, but y'all have seen her bloom before. Positive update right here, my variegated Maranta. I potted a cutting because my other one, actually in my Wally Grow planter, that one was just going downhill for so long, and I eventually just took a cutting to start, and once this established itself, I just ended up getting rid of the other plant. So I do have an empty Wally Grow right now, which I'm going to hopefully fill with you guys this spring, put something else in there. But yeah, this little guy is doing so well, and I'm so happy because I would be so bummed if I lost this plant. It's sentimental to me. It was one of my first plants, not first plants that I got, but it was just a plant from the era of when I first got into plants, and I was so excited to get it and everything. So yeah, new leaf coming in, and it looks vibrant and healthy. So I'm super, super happy with that. Oh yeah, this is kind of cool. So my Hoya Manaprensis is actually preparing to bloom from multiple, oh, let me put it down here, from multiple locations. So if you can see the peduncles there, and then also down there. So it's not, they're not the most like beautiful flowers, but it's still cool when it blooms. And this plant just has, oh my gosh, it literally has like flowers coming out at every junction, which is crazy. It just has such interesting leaves, and I think that this is just like the cutest little setup potted in this little hedgehog on the little hoop trellis. Like how adorable is that? So yeah, I've really, really been loving this one lately. Cebu Blue has been fighting for its life. I cannot tell you why I've been having such a difficult time with freaking apothos lately. Like, I don't know, but it has just been giving me a headache. It's been yellowing. I had to remove a bunch of leaves from the top. I don't know. I've never had this issue with Cebu Blue before, but yeah, it's just, it has been having a tough time for whatever reason. And then down here, actually some cool updates. We potted both of these together in, I think, a plant chores video or some sort of, yeah, must have been a plant chores video. So this is my Alocasia longiloba silver, I think. This is from Natasha, planted in platinum. Yeah, silver. So this plant went so downhill on me to the point where I thought I wasn't going to be able to save it. I had to cut off all its roots, and then I ended up just popping it in water to reroot it, and it did. It actually pushed out new roots. And then I decided, I don't know why I was being so experimental with this plant. Like I was like, oh, I'll just cut off all the roots, throw it in water. If it survives, it survives. And then after it did survive, I was like, okay, why don't I, try something else crazy and do leca, even though I historically have not had good luck with leca. But I'm glad that I did, because it's doing well. It's rooted in here, and as you can see, we are getting a new leaf. So how stunning is that? I cannot wait to see the leaf. I really want this alocasia to grow big. Like, the leaves are just so gorgeous. I love alocasia longaloba, and I've never had one that's like gotten very big before. This one, it was on a good route, but then it just, I don't know what happened. It rotted for whatever reason before it really got too big. So yeah, I'm excited to see that one grow. And then this is actually one of my alocasia frydek corms. We potted this together in this self-watering pot, again in leca. And I had like 5 corms or something from alocasia frydek because I wanted to try them all and see what type of variegation I could get. And of course, the one that I like put in this setup with this nice self-watering pot has come out all green. Like, I'm like, okay, thanks for nothing. But the other ones that have come up, I have 2 others that have pushed out leaves, and they have variegation. So we'll see those later on. But yeah, I was just like, what the heck? Because the other ones aren't actually potted yet. They're still in just a cup. Of course, it's the one that I've gone through the effort of potting that gives me this. But you never know. The next leaf could be variegated. We'll see. Succulents are doing well. I'm actually kind of shocked at how well this crassula Buddhist temple has been doing. I thought that I was going to get such spindly growth having it just under the Barina lights over the winter, but I'm actually getting like the thickest growth over the winter, which is crazy. Like, look at it. It's just such an interesting plant. Like, it's so geometric and strange. It's pushing out some babies from down here. It's so unique. I love it. I really want to add some more interesting succulents into my collection because they're so cool. I have all of my Haworthia here. One of them is attempting to bloom right now. Yeah, other ones are doing fine as well. Everybody's just chilling. This, I am still waiting for it to do something. The Hoya Canadiana. I'm keeping it because I really want it to grow, but I fear it is not going to grow. And then honestly, same with this one, this Astrophytum. It seemed actually, honestly, it's hanging on. So maybe it's okay. I don't know. It seemed kind of mushy, but I feel like the whole thing would just be croaked by now if it was croaking, but maybe it is croaked. Like, how do you even tell with a plant that already looks like this? I don't know. Anyways, I'm keeping it and we're gonna see if it does something. Hoya Mini Bell, which is a Hoya that I'm really into right now. This has just grown so much for me, and yeah, I just love the leaves. I love the silver. I think that this also might have been, well, it had mealies and I think possibly flat mites. I don't know, because some of the leaves are kind of funky, but I just love the silver. It's so pretty. I would love to have this bloom one day, so yeah, it's doing well. I need to repot it soon probably because it's still in like a really small, like a 3-inch pot. This right here is my Hoya patella. Now, you can see down here, the leaves are nice and dark. And I experimented with putting this in the south window at the top, like the higher window. It did not go well. As you can see, they got super bleached. It did not like that, so I moved it back down here. Okay, so these are the Syngonium chiapense cuttings. They're not doing well though, so I'm still keeping them, but they have not been doing anything, which is definitely concerning to me. So maybe, I don't know, I'm sure glad I kept the base now that this has happened. I thought that they would just root right up, but maybe because the leaves are so variegated and just not healthy. I don't know. Honestly, maybe I should just remove the leaves and try as wet sticks before the whole thing's just croak. I might do that. We'll see. yeah, I don't think I have any other crazy updates for the shelf. My solanum has been growing a ton. This is just such an insane plant. I actually think I'm going to propagate it and start it over because the top has just gotten kind of scraggly and not that nice. So I might actually start this over because I love like the healthy parts. It is such a beautiful plant. This was struggling with mealies for a while as well, but it's doing much better now. Yeah, it just adds a lot of character to that area. So one of the rearranging changes that I've made is moving my Anthurium Lux hybrid down here between the shelf and the Milsbow cabinet. I don't know if it's going to be staying here. I don't know. I guess I was just, well, we'll get here, but I moved some Anthurium over here, and I don't know, I've kind of been liking how it looks without that giant Anthurium, and I tried having the big Anthurium Lux hybrid here and it looked good, so maybe it will go back there. If it's not getting enough light here, that's like my main concern, because it's mostly getting ambient and then some light from the grow lights on either side, but it's not really getting like a ton of light. But it also wasn't getting a ton of light on the calyx shelf, but it hasn't grown in a long time, so I might need to move it to a spot with more light. We do have, though, this growth point down here, which is looking quite juicy, and I was really happy to see that because, yeah, it's been a long time since I've had a new leaf on this, and I really, really want one. It does have this inflow, which I don't know why I haven't cut off, because I didn't pollinate it or anything, so I probably could just cut it off, but yeah, so this one is here for now. I like the way it looks. It's just, I worry that it's not going to be getting enough light, so I might end up moving that again. Oh, I just realized that my Rousseau light is off. I really need to fix this power bar because it's so annoying not having it working. There we go, that's better. So we have the Polydiflorum here. That did give me a new leaf, probably since you guys have seen it. This one right here, it is perfect. It's so dark and narrow and beautiful and long. Like this, I cannot even tell y'all how long this is. Well, I probably could measure it and tell you, but I haven't measured this one. It is just super long though. It's sitting on top of the cabinet and it almost comes down to the bottom of the cabinet. Like how insane is that? It's just such a crazy Anthurium. I really recommend Polydiflorum if you're interested in trying out a strappy Anthurium. They're so easy. I do like nothing for that plant and it just grows like crazy. Adansonii up here, which the mealies have also been loving. It looks super yellow. I've been treating it for the mealies. You can see like dead ones from when I last treated it. Yeah, I would honestly, this is another one that I have like emotional attachment to, so I do not want it to croak. It's probably too much light, like right under the light, maybe. I don't know if I can move it, like, I don't know. I have the Ripsalis Paradoxa Minor on the cabinet now. I don't know if I've shown y'all that. I kind of forget, like, I haven't done updates in so long that I'm like, what have I shown before? I don't know. And then of course, Philodendron Glorious here, it needs an extension really, really bad. And I also need to use an S-hook to bring these two leaves in, because I really love having these ones like brought in and close. Doing that made me like Philodendron Glorious like a million times more. I mean, I already have loved it, but yeah, I really like the more like compact look with the big leaves still. All right, we're gonna look in the Milsbow, but I'm warning you, the plants in here did get underwatered recently, like pretty badly, because it has just been, since it's been so sunny, this cabinet has been heating up like crazy, and I just was not on top of it with the temperature changes that have occurred recently. So like they're okay, but they're just not looking great. Like these begonias, they were completely drooped down. This is my begonia pavonina, and yeah, it has crispy edges now from that. Same with this one, Begonia Hatakoa. This one is so difficult. I think I'm gonna have to repot it because I think this pot is just too airy for it. These Rousseau pots work great for my aeroids, but I definitely think that I made a mistake by putting my begonias into them, so I should probably repot both of them. But we can all just learn from my mistakes, right? It's fine. But yeah, that's not helping with the underwatering issue that's been going on in here. The Hoyas are all doing pretty well. Serpens, it's giving me a lot of new growth recently, which is always cute to see. And I did remove a bunch of like dried crispy leaves the other day as well. We have some of my smaller Hoya up here that are all doing quite well. No major updates. The one Hoya that I do have an exciting update is my Argentia Princess. This was a cutting that I got last fall, I think. It stayed a cutting up until like a month ago. It started pushing out new leaves. So these leaves at the top here, these 3 are all new. One of them came out reverted, which is really common for them, I've heard. But then this one and the new, like the youngest one right there, are both variegated. So that is so stunning to see. And I'm just so excited that this one is growing. You can see the vine, like, is that a vine or a leaf? Oh no, there's another leaf that's coming in. Yeah, this one has been doing really well. I honestly, like, I thought it was never gonna grow for me, but it was. Okay, my camera just overheated and cut me off, but I thought it was never gonna grow. It was worth the wait. And yeah, I'm just really excited to watch new leaves continue to come in because just look how pretty. Like the coloring on this Hoya is insane. And I know that these were so hyped like a couple of years ago now. I don't even care, I'm late to the party, but I'm literally obsessed with this. So yeah, that is exciting. I've also had some new growth on my Bertonier variegated recently, which is really cute to see. That's another one that I just love so much, and it's fuzzy, and it's just, yeah, really, really loving that Hoya. And then moving down here to the bottom, we actually have a new leaf on my Anthurium veitchii, which is so exciting because this plant just grows so slowly for me. I think that it's maybe a little bit too close to the light here. It's a little bleachy looking, but I just wanted to make sure that it was getting enough light as the new leaf came out because I've heard that they like a lot of light. So I don't know, if you have one, let me know what type of light you give yours. It definitely seems to be one of my more finicky Anthurium, but so many people say that they're like one of the easiest ones, so I don't know. And then we just have we have my Begonia Libercii that got way too dried out the other day and lost some leaves, but it's so pretty. Like the leaves that it does have are just stunning. Yeah, these plants are, they're not looking good, to be honest. It's my fault though. It was the underwatering thing. This Hoya cystiantha I actually took a cutting from. This is new growth after I took the cutting, but I wanted to restart it because this plant is just looking so bare and weird. So I might end up chopping this nice, well, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see, but I'm gonna be restarting this plant soon and trying to grow like a nice one. Yeah, begonias are kind of not looking great because of underwatering, but I will hopefully be sorting out these plants soon. Just ignore for now. Okay, so up here we have my Epipremnum pinnatum albo, which has been doing well. It's kind of starting to size up. I don't think I'm gonna bother taking that one down because I need to get out the step stool, and I don't think it's that crazy of like new growth to show you, but I do need to extend that pole. I have a lot of pole chores to do, so hopefully I'll be doing that within the next week or so. And then my philodendron Jose Buono, which has been looking so stunning. I'm gonna grab that one down to show you guys. I feel like for a while this plant was just having a lot of trouble giving me nice leaves. Like they were coming in kind of curled like this, and I don't really know why it was doing that. I think it could, well, I don't know. I don't think I was underwatering it. It could have been a watering issue, or it could have been a pest issue. I've been really keeping up with keeping this one nice and showered, doing preventative pest care on it and everything, and just really trying to be on top of it. And I think that it's paying off because I have been getting the most beautiful leaves on it. Like, look at that half moon, so pretty. This one as well. This one is like nice and fresh and shiny. There's multiple plants growing in here, so it's pretty lush and puts out a lot of new leaves at once. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I love Jose Buono so much. I love that the variegation fades down into more of like a minty look. I know that some people don't like that and they want their plants to like keep the creamy variegation, but I personally love that it changes over time. I think that that makes this philodendron really unique. And yeah, it's just been so easy to care for. Like, it's been a really, really resilient one for me. This is the newest leaf that is just unfurling. I showered him yesterday, so I think that really helped with getting this to unfurl, because it was completely furled when I first put it in the shower, and then it slowly started to loosen up, and this is what it looks like today. So cute. But yeah, I'm just really excited about this one. I feel like this is one of my like bigger philodendron right now, because I don't have a ton of mature ones anymore. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Yeah, little close up on him, because since it's on the wall, I feel like I don't always take it down. So I had to give y'all the little update. Actually, another one of my philodendron that has been looking stunning is the gigas. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Let me show you. First of all, give me this leaf. I mean, it's been looking good for a while, like these big, dark, velvety leaves. And then it gave this one, and I was shook because it's just so perfect. And then, I'm trying to squeeze in here. This is the newest one. Oh my gosh, can you see? Can you see? It's so big. It's huge. And it's growing off the bowl, so I need to do chop and extend, which will be nice because I'm gonna be able to get rid of this like weird bottom part, and it'll just be like the nice leaves on the dark pole. I'm gonna do another dark pole for the extension, so I think that it's gonna look so sleek. It'll just be like these leaves. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Need to do it. Okay, some begonia updates. So my begonia white ice is doing amazing. We recently repotted into this Jomo Studio pot. This is like the little propagations that we put in at the bottom here. It looks like they're establishing beautifully. Yeah, this has been doing really, really great. The rest of the plant has continued to grow. Like, it just looks so good, so lush. I just clipped that on the other day. Yeah, look at it. Like, it's just stunning. One of my favorite begonias. If you're looking for a polka dot cane begonia, definitely check this one out. I just think that it's so pretty, and the leaves get like a pink tinge to them when they're coming out or when they're getting a lot of light. And I just think that that is gorgeous. And then over here we have Miss Lucerne, who has been giving me a bit of a headache lately. So this, we potted into pond together in a video, and it looked like it was doing fine, except for one of the cuttings was really droopy. I ended up removing that cutting because it just wasn't doing well, and the other two looked fine. But then I looked at this the other day, and it was all just like looking wilted. So I was like, what the heck? And it still had water in the bottom. So I was really confused. I think maybe the roots weren't established enough to like, I don't know, or this wasn't wicking well, or I'm not really sure what the heck was going on. But I was like, okay, well, let me add some more water and see if that fixes it. And it has, like, it's perked back up, but it's still, you can see the damage from that. I don't know why it was having so much trouble getting the water. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep a closer eye on this and make sure it's not looking thirsty. I think we're good now, but it was kind of annoying that that happened. And then down here we have my Red Anderson cuttings. They're rooted, but not a lot of roots, surprisingly. It's in the chunky perlite, and I'm gonna wait until it has some more roots before I pot it up. I've also been treating this for mealies because it's another one of these plants. For some reason, some plants, the mealies just love, and they will keep coming back on, but then other plants seem to be really resistant to mealies. So I don't know, this is just one that they have been loving for whatever reason. So yeah, I've just been trying to keep her nice and clean. What else? Oh yes, these are the other Fridex I was telling you about. So these ones popped out leaves with variegation, thank goodness. And they look so cute. Like, I'm obsessed. I love how dark the green is. Variegation looks stunning, so that's really nice. They're just in jumbo perlite and some water down there. Can probably, well, actually, oh yeah, you can see the roots there. Can probably pot these up soon. I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do semi-hydro, probably, because this plant did really well in pond before it got attacked by the mealies. But yeah, those are just so cute. And then there's more corms, Friedeck corms in there. Okay, so this is kind of a crazy update. This is my fernleaf cactus. And yes, that is all I have left of my fernleaf cactus, which I know, it's kind of bittersweet. I used to have if y'all remember, a massive fern leaf cactus that hung in the window here, but it was just so unruly. It was beginning to stress me out a lot, and it just wasn't looking that good. Like, it wasn't putting out nice new growth that looked good. It was just putting out weird growth, and I was like, you know what? Let me just start over. So I took some cuttings. I am currently rooting them in the Molly's orchid mix because that worked really well for me to root my other jungle cactus, like my Christmas and Easter and Thanksgiving. All of my holiday cactus I've rooted in this mix and they've done well. So I figured I would do the same kind of method. I don't think it's really rooted yet, or it might have small roots, but I don't see any out. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting on that one right now, but I'm excited to grow it out again. I think that that will be fun. Okay, in the window we have Hoya linearis. It's so backlit, but we have Hoya linearis that y'all have seen since I put it into the 2 pots in the rectangular planter up there. It's been adapting to the repot really well. What else? My Christmas and Easter cactus are growing. I potted these up from cuttings a while ago. I have Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving in the back. So it's kind of like a mixed pot. Even though it's spring right now, I think it's just too young to be flowering. And then I moved my spiral cactus up there. Still have my Hoya camphorifolia up there. It's hard to see anything up there right now. But down here, I don't think there's been any crazy changes with my Hoya. They're not looking the best. I don't know what, like, light damage or what the heck has happened to my Coriaceae silver. Also, I need to get this on a better trellis. Ooh, this one is actually looking really good. The Camingiana variegated. Like, look at how plump those new leaves are. It's so pretty. I'm really happy with this one. This is in a pond mix, and it seems to be loving the south window, so I'm gonna leave it there. I think I'm gonna take cuttings of my new Guinea Ghost because it got underwatered, and this one is really sensitive to watering issues. I have lost this plant once because of that, so I need to take insurance cuttings just to make sure I'm still gonna have one because I was so sad when I completely lost my other plant. Hoya Matilde Silver is growing like crazy. It's actually growing up my rat tail cactus. Look, it's literally wrapped around there. Can you see that? Oh my goodness, Hoyas are so wild. It's putting out a ton of peduncles, so maybe this one will flower for me as well. I could see this one flowering because it's getting so much light and warmth sitting here in the window. I recently brought up my Opuntia from downstairs as well. I need to trim it. It, again, was overwintered incorrectly, which I kind of knew, but I just left it down there for whatever reason. I should have brought it up sooner, but I didn't. Anyways, y'all will see my cactus and succulent more closely in my annual cactus and succulent video. We just have some more Hoya here that are doing okay. The cutouta wasn't looking great, but I treated it for pests, and now it's putting out new leaves that are looking pretty good. We have some kind of growing up along there. And Hoya Lei I've moved into the window here, and I think that it's really loving the south window. I have some baby leaves coming in. If you can see, it's hard to show, but if you can see that dark one right there, and it's so fuzzy. It's so cute, right? Oh my gosh, I can't point to it, but hopefully you can see what I'm talking about by the trellis there. Super, super cutie. I hope that that one is gonna grow a lot this spring. And then we have, oh my gosh, this, like, when the sun is coming in here, it's kind of, hopefully this will look better, like, on a bigger screen, because right now on my camera display, it looks kind of hard to tell what's going on. But Calyx Shelf is looking really good right now. I'm actually really happy with how I have this styled. We still have Philodendron SP Silver, Begonia Polensis, variegated Thanksgiving cactus, and Begonia maculata. but what's different here is I've moved my Anthurium King of Spades here because I just wanted it to be on display a little bit more. I think that it looks so pretty being able to see these stunning leaves here. So we have Anthurium King of Spades. This is a new leaf. It's pretty much hardened right now. It didn't come out perfect, but I'm still happy with it. Honestly, it's gorgeous. And then we also have, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. This is my Anthurium Red Crystallinum, hybridized with, what is it called? Doriaki Silver. So it's just a super like chunky, round, veiny Anthurium leaf. It is so pretty, so sparkly. And this is definitely the biggest leaf that I've gotten on this plant. Now, I was so annoyed because it used to be sitting in this cubby where the Esqueleto cuttings are, and it got knocked out as the new leaf was coming out. So I was like, oh no, like this leaf is gonna be damaged, and I was so bummed. But then the leaf started like getting bigger and expanding, and it looked perfect. So I was like, oh my gosh, I got so lucky with that. And then I went in and was cleaning up some older leaves, just like removing them, and I accidentally stabbed my scissors right through the soft, perfect leaf and created a hole, and I was so mad. So I mean, it's still like, it's not very noticeable, but I was just so annoyed because it was just perfection, and then I had to go and stab my shears through. Like, what the heck? But it's still just super nice. And yeah, I'm obsessed with this plant. Honestly, probably one of my favorite Anthurium right now. This is from Cartel Down. And yeah, I love it so much. Cartel Down actually reached out to me the other day and asked if they could send me some more plants. And I had to say no, you guys, which is such a bummer. And you know it's serious when I'm saying no to getting more plants. But I'm really trying to stay committed to not bringing more plants in this year until I just feel on top of everything. So yeah, I'm just obviously really appreciating the ones that I do have from them and from everywhere else, just all of the plants I'm trying to appreciate in my collection. But yeah, I love these. These are both from Cartel Down actually, and they're just gorgina. Yeah, Thanksgiving cactus, it's doing okay. I recently treated this, well, I treated all of these plants with the Safer's End All as well. This one, I don't know. I was kind of suspecting flat mites because it hadn't really been doing a ton recently. But I don't know. I didn't check with a microscope, but I'm getting new growth now. So, and now this shelf is getting some sun, which is obviously not the best for filming, but the plants love it. So yeah. And then one of the other new things, actually a couple of other new things here. So remember the Mathilde used to be here. I moved that to the Visto. We already saw that. And I ended up moving my Polyneuria outer variegated here. Look at how pretty. I love Polyneuria. And this one is really starting to grow on me because it's been putting out new leaves. And yeah, it's just looking like such a cutie. So yeah, it's winning my heart slowly but surely. And just starting to fill out some more and everything. I need to repot this soon with the cuttings because I have cuttings that are very well rooted that need to be combined with this. And then down on this side, I decided, because I really like having something cascade down the side here, so I decided to put my variegated heartleaf philodendron here. I think that this is such a pretty plant, and I think it'll be able to tolerate the kind of ambient lower light here well. So yeah, this is its spot now. Maculata has been growing like crazy. Again, we repotted cuttings into here that are doing well, and the plant is just looking so full and beautiful. Like, look at that. That is unreal. I just love begonias so much. If you haven't given begonias a try, like, you need to try out a cane begonia and see how it goes for you, because when they do well, they're just absolutely stunning. And then what else? My begonia polensis. We need to repot this, you guys, like stat, because it just hasn't been looking great. And at first I thought, oh, it's because it's dry, but it's actually like, even when it's not dry, it's not looking its best. And I think that it's just because it needs to be repotted. It still looks fine. It doesn't have its vibrancy that it had before. So we'll probably do that soon. I'll do it in a video with you, or maybe like a reel or something. We'll see. Just look at the leaves. It's so freaking cool. Yeah, I love her so much. We have my Esqueleto down here. That has been rooting pretty well. There's some roots in there. And then we just have seedlings. These are some tomatoes, peppers down here. All right, so coming into the living room, you can see, again, I've kind of like changed some things around in the window here. So we have Anthurium viridifolium, Crimson Queen, which has really been suffering with flat mites. I've been treating her. She's had them for a while. I'll show you what the damage looks like. Where's a good example? Yeah, this leaf. Do you see all that like dark scarring? That is flat mite damage. I had to remove a lot of leaves because I just didn't like how they looked because of the damage, but some of the damaged ones are still on here. So yeah, I've been treating this with the Safers and all, and it's slowly recovering, I think, but yeah, it's just annoying having them on such a big Hoya. So I now have just like, well, besides these little cuttings hanging over here, I kind of have like one plant for each window pane kind of thing, if that makes any sense. And I mean, it's not exactly the same over here, but I like roughly, I mean, yeah, the compacta is kind of off to the side there, but I have like a plant in each thing. And I just thought that that would be kind of nice and not as overwhelming as it looked before. So we have the Hoya David Comingii here. One of my favorite Hoyas, my bloomer. This one loves to bloom for me, loves to push out new peduncles. No flowers on it right now, but I'm sure that it'll be flowering again soon. Here we have some Hoya cuttings that have been rooting. Oh my gosh. That Hoya Bella has a juicy mealy on it, so I'm gonna have to take care of that later. I was just gonna say, I had to get rid of my Hoya Bella because it was so infested with mealies, and that plant just has so many small leaves. I was not up to dealing with that, so I ended up just taking cuttings. Hoya Bella grows so fast anyways, but as you can see, even after I treated the cuttings, there's literally mealies still on them, so that is annoying, but I'm glad that I got rid of the mother plant because I can't with that right now. Ooh, yeah, look at this peduncle right here on the David Comingii. It is activating. You can see that bright green. That's cool. And then in this lower area here, so I've had this empty pot here for a while. This is actually oxalis tubers that I planted. I planted these on Patreon like a month ago now, probably. And I was getting kind of concerned because nothing's coming up, but I can see that there's actually roots. Do you see that root right there? So I noticed that probably about a week ago. So I'm hoping that that means something is going to sprout soon. I've been checking and nothing is coming up. So I don't know. I'll be so excited if this grows though, because I've always wanted an oxalis. And this is kind of, I was doing a Patreon video. In the Patreon video, I was going out and like doing some planty kind of shopping, and I saw the oxalis, but I was not wanting to bring it home because it's just such a bushy plant, and I just didn't. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to not to bring plants in because of pests, and I'm just trying to get on top of things. So I saw that they had a bag of the tubers. Actually, I have them right here, randomly in our fruit basket. A bag of the tubers, and I was like, well, this is only like $5, so I was like, let me get that, and that'll be like a compromise, and we'll see if it grows. So I potted them up, and I'm just still waiting at this point. So I've just had it in the south window in the sun here, and I'm trying to keep it like evenly moist. Other updates. I don't really think I have crazy updates here. This Hoya bangotensis has been giving me a lot of trouble. It's pushing out new leaves, but they just don't look that good. And I've been treating this with these Safers and all in case it's flat mites, but it's just, I don't know. Is this a more difficult Hoya or is it just me? Because yeah, the leaves just don't, even these new ones, like they all, I mean, maybe they'll be fine. Maybe it's a watering thing. I don't know, but yeah, I'm hoping that that one is going to start looking better soon. I'm noticing how good my Mirabilis is looking lately. I just love this one so much. Like the leaves are so pretty. It's just so cute. Look at these dark ones that are coming in at the top. I really want to get flowers on this sometime soon. So cute. Also, I should mention my Hoya Helix. So it is just like looking so crazy the way it's trellised. And I've actually been thinking about growing it trailing because I know you can do Helix trailing. So my thought is I kind of want to cut up the whole plant, pot up all of the cuttings and then grow like a bushy trailing pubic-calyx. So let me know what you think. Let me know how you grow yours, or even like a bushy one growing up like a ladder trellis or something I think could be nice. I just think that this arch trellis isn't doing it any favors. Like it just doesn't seem to work the best for this plant. So I don't know. Let me know what you think and how you grow yours. We also have my Syningia waking up here. You can see all those little fluffs are growth on it. It isn't doing a ton yet, but I think it's gonna really start to grow soon because the weather has really been warming up and getting nice and sunny. I do have more Hoya Bella cuttings here too that do not look mealy ridden, so thank goodness for that. Okay, so I've had some drama with my Marble Queen pothos recently. So this I potted into pon. If you saw in one of my like past planty vlogs or plant tour videos, I moved her into pon. And this plant got knocked over and I put it back, like the whole thing came out of the pond. My boyfriend knocked it over when he was mopping the floors. And I put it back in, but then it was just it was like flopping around in there and I was just worried it was not gonna reestablish itself in there. And it was honestly just turning into a bit of a headache with the pole just like flopping around. So I ended up repotting it into just soil. So it's back in soil, which is fine. It has been growing well since all of that happened a few weeks ago. This is a new leaf look how variegated that is. Like it's crazy. Yeah, this plant, I love her so much. Also had mealies. I had to trade her for mealies, which is so annoying, like go away. But yeah, overall she's doing well. She just had that annoying situation where the pole was just kind of flopping around and she was getting knocked down and stuff. But I think that we're on the mend now. Okay, Philodendron Patriciae, one of my all-time favorite philodendron. I'm obsessed with this one, and I'm obsessed with this new leaf because it's coming out like towards the room, which I don't know why she's doing that because the window is here and all of the other leaves are going towards the window. But for some reason, she put this one out and she was like, no, let's go this way this time. And it's just so nice having one like facing out into the room. Like, look at this. It is just amazing. I love this plant so much. You can really see like the toll that the winter took on this plant though, because look at how originally the nodes are super close together, right? So I'm getting a lot of leaves in like this really like dense kind of area. And then it started getting a little bit more spaced out. And then during the winter, the nodes became so like, look, there's nothing, no leaves coming out. It's just going and going and going. And then finally a leaf comes out there. So I think that that's definitely just due to lower light over our super cloudy, rainy season, because this doesn't get any supplemental light. It only gets natural light. But yeah, down the line, I might end up moving this to a grow light area, but for now I'm happy with it here and it's just kind of doing its thing. I've also moved Hoya Hushkuliana out to here and I just think it looks so pretty on this shelf. This whole area, like I said, I'm just obsessed. Like these plants here are just stunning. Like I love this setup so much. So yeah, she's doing really well. As you can see at this time of year, some sun is coming and hitting her. And yeah, she's just living her absolute best life. Like that's just such a pretty Hoya. She's so full and lush. And then of course we have my Polynera here, who is always the star of the show. She is so massive and beautiful, dark and just glossy, stunning. I really keep up with showering this one and treating her for pests because I would be so sad if something happened at this point. But yeah, we have some new leaves coming out here and they just look so good. Like I'm just obsessed with her. So yeah, she is still doing amazing, thankfully. Another really stunning plant is of course my Monstera albo. This actually has a new leaf coming out, I think. Oh, we're getting, oh yeah, right there. Let me move it over from the Polynera. Right there, we have a new leaf emerging. Now this one, I'm actually wanting to repot soon with the cuttings that I have on the Visto shelf. I took cuttings from my other Monstera albo with hopes to pot it together with this. I actually kind of want to chop this one as well. I don't know what I'm doing. I have so many different things that I want to do with Monstera albo. Like I'm kind of now thinking maybe I should put this on a moss pole since I don't have as many poles anymore, and maybe make it bushier, growing like 3 plants in one, because this isn't a plant that I want to get as massive as possible. Like I don't really care how big the leaves get. I more so am interested in nice variegation and it just looking lush and full and healthy. So I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna do with this one, but yeah, I just love it so much. I think that it is so gorgeous. Okay, over here we have my Anthurium Goliath Forgetii hybrid, and this one, I mean, it just hasn't been doing well this year, honestly. Well, since the fall, it just hasn't been doing well for a while. I might have to put this back in a cabinet because this is the newest leaf, which is obviously not looking great. So maybe it's a humidity thing. I don't know. I've treated it for pests, so I don't think it's that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's lots of growth points that are activating down here, but it's just all the leaves that seem to come out. First of all, they don't come out very often, and then when they do come out, they just don't look that good. So maybe it's not getting enough light here. Who knows? I'll have to keep kind of trying to figure that out. Monstera Thai Constellation is literally the same. No updates, no new leaves, which is kind of sad. I would like to see a new leaf soon. I'm thinking about separating the plants, these plants out of this pot because I have 2 plants growing in there right now. And I think it might grow better if I just have 1 plant. So I'm thinking about separating this one out and then this one giving away to a friend or something. I don't know, we'll see, but I like having it so lush and full. Yeah, there's so many things with the plants right now that I'm like, maybe I'll do that, but maybe I won't. We'll see. And then down here, we have my vanilla orchid. This actually, I need to put another command hook so that it can continue growing upwards because I really want this like vining up this whole side of the fridge area here. So yeah, I need to guide it onto there, but it's finally growing, which is really exciting because this was on hiatus for such a long time, but yeah, it's looking great. I mean, the leaves are small because it's not getting a ton of light, but I think as it grows up, it will obviously be getting more light. So I'm just hoping that it's going to start plumping out again. Begonia Fanny Moser, she is doing okay. She had that incident where she got knocked over and lost some leaves, but I think she's reestablishing herself. We have a new leaf coming in there. Look how pretty that is. Gorgeous. So yeah, I think that she is bouncing back. And then let's take a look at the Milsbow Wide. I've actually changed this quite a bit. I think that it looks really good right now. Like, I moved some of these larger Hoya in here and I just really like the way that they are kind of filling out this cabinet. So over here, let me turn the fan down a bit. Over here we have my Begonia Sinbad, which I've taken a cutting of recently, and that is rooting in water. Doesn't look really, oh yeah, there is some small roots at the bottom, but that needs to stay in there for longer. But it was getting kind of long and I want it to get more bushy, so I decided to take a cutting. It's already pushing out lots of little baby leaves up here though. It is so cute. Like, I love Sinbad so much. Look at how whimsical it is. Like, are you joking me? It's so pink and speckled. The flowers are pink. Like, it's just so cute. I love her. I love her. I have her boosted up on this Jomo Studio pot so that I can be closer to the light because I just really want to bring out that pink color that she gets under more light. Behind her we have my Bulbophyllum orchid. Oh, I have bad news as well. Bulbophyllum orchid is doing fine. No signs of flowers yet, which is kind of sad. But anyways, something that is actually sad is that my bronze maiden Phalaenopsis croaked, which it happened on a Patreon video when I went to repot it. I think it had crown rot, like, severely, so it ended up not being salvageable, which is really sad because that was a gift and that was like my top wish list orchid. So I want to order another one. I don't know if they're in stock right now. I'll have to check. Want to order another one. I figured that I would wait until it was a bit warmer for shipping. I should probably do it soon before it gets like too warm. But some people on my Patreon were commenting that they think that I don't know if y'all remember when I unboxed it, but it was really cold when it arrived to me and wet. So people were saying like that it just kind of I got off to a bad start with it right from then, and that they didn't really think it was my fault, which made me feel a little bit better. And it could be true, honestly, because I was sketched out about that orchid since I received it. So that's why I'm kind of wanting to wait until it's a little bit better shipping conditions. But yeah, I was super sad about that, honestly. We have my Hoya Fitchii here, and this plant is getting so full. Still waiting for a bloom to come in on this one. We have lots of peduncles, so we'll see if that happens. We have my Alocasia Dragon Scale. This is just my original green one. Now this plant, I cut it back to nothing because it had mealies, I think. So I cut it back to nothing and it took forever. I was like, okay, nothing is gonna grow back. Like, I've just taken away all my chances of it growing. I was kind of bummed out about it. And then it finally popped out a leaf. So look at this little tiny alligator dragon scale leaf. I'm so happy because, again, this is like a sentimental plant to me and I really love just like the green dragon scale. So yeah, I'm excited to see that one growing back again. Okay, my camera overheated again, but I think we're talking about undulata. It's been doing really well, pushing out some new leaves. They don't look amazing, but I think she's just kind of getting established after the repot. So yeah, she's starting to vine up and some new leaves are coming out up here, which is really exciting to see. So overall, I think that it's doing quite well. Same with Hoya lacunosa mint coin. This one is doing well also. It bloomed for me not long ago, which is really nice because whenever I opened this cabinet, I got hit in the face with the nice floral scent. And yeah, I just think that this plant is so stunning. I love having it on this hoop trellis as well. And then up here, we have my Alocasia watsoniana, which always loves to just have one leaf. There is something happening with the growth point there, but I have a feeling that leaf is going to be on its way out by the time the other one emerges. Pink Dragon Aurea is still doing well. My Nepenthes are hanging in there and doing okay. And then we do have a new leaf on one of my Anthurium down here. This is, I don't even know, Blue Pap and Fort Sherman hybrid. This is the first leaf that it's given me in a long time. So yeah, a little cutie there. Really happy to see that. Overall, really happy with this cabinet. It's definitely doing a lot better than the other cabinet. Also, how cute is this propagation vessel with the Begonia Sinbad? I just think it suits so well. I got this from Michael's. Yeah, I really love it. Last but not least, the plants that are in the bedroom. Like I said, I have one empty Wally Grow that's sitting downstairs right now. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it yet, but probably something leafy and trailing, like maybe another philodendron again, because I think that would just balance out this area really nicely. But yeah, these are all doing quite well actually. We saw the blooms on this Thai lipstick in my favorite flowering plants video, and yeah, they're all doing pretty good. I also moved my Begonia Magdalene Madsen here and it's actually been falling over, which is super annoying, but it's just so big, like too big. So I think that I'm actually going to take cuttings of this soon and start it over because it's just at the point where it's unmanageable. Like, she has become a beast. I don't even know how this has gotten as big as it has. I can't believe I grew this from a cutting. Like, that's crazy. And this is one of the few plants in my collection that has just grown since I got it. Like, I mean, I've trimmed it, but I haven't restarted it. I feel like my plants always go in a cycle of growing out and then something will happen or I'll just decide for whatever reason to restart them. But no, this one has just been straight up growing for like the past 2 years. Probably longer than that, 2.5 years. And yeah, she's amazing, but just getting quite beastly. So yeah, it'll be nice to have a small one to grow out again. She's so pretty. And then I don't really think that there's much new here, to be honest with you. I really need to get this varicosum potted up. I miss having a varicosum on a pole, so I need to prioritize that and get that done. Because yeah, I love varicosum so much, and whenever I see photos of other people's, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get mine going again. So yeah, that is definitely on the list. Hoya Wilbur Graves is doing well also, not really any updates. It has been growing steadily. It's super sun stressed. It's like purple at the top, which is really cute. Loving being under the grow lights. Little Marble Queen, and I guess that is pretty much it. The bedroom is kind of messy right now and Olive has moved into the nest here, but yeah, I think that is all of the planty updates. Sorry that has been so long. First of all, so long since I've done a walkthrough and so long since I've just posted a video in general. Yeah, I've been having a rough time over here, but you know, trying to just push through and get back into it and get back into plant care and everything. So thank you so much for being here, for sticking through, for sending me so many nice messages. You guys are just the best. I really appreciate it. Also a huge thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check out their spring sale down below in the description box if you're in the market for a new mattress or a mattress topper. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I couldn't even if I tried.